y'all, this is Rhonda from the Underwoods, and I'm going to show y'all how to make, I always called it the green cake, but that's not what it's called. It's called the Watergate Cake, or Watergate Cake, I guess. But my mom used to make this for us when we were little, and it's so neat. It turns out green, and the icing is green, and it's so good. I mean, I love chocolate, but this is better than a chocolate cake, if you can believe that. And it's just you use a store-bought cake and then some other ingredients, and it really just, there's nothing like it. It's just so good. So let me tell you what you need. Okay, the first thing that you need is a box cake mix, a white cake mix, and don't get the kind that has pudding in it, because I've made that mistake before, and you don't need that. Just get plain white cake mix. So it's usually the cheapest kind that you can get is the kind that you need. So then the next thing that you need is some vegetable oil. You're going to need some, this is just for the cake part, and then there's some steps for the icing. My dishwasher's going. Then you need some club soda, and you're going to need a box of pistachio pudding. So you're actually going to need two, because you need one for the icing or frosting or whatever you want to call it. So I think you need 3 eggs, I want to say. So let me show you what you're going to do. Okay, so it is 1 cup of club soda, a half a cup of vegetable oil, and then 3 eggs. And so you're going to mix all of those things up in a bowl, and then I'll show you what you do next. Okay, you're also going to preheat your oven to 350, and then you're going to grease, it says use a bundt pan. We have never ever used a bundt pan. You can just use a regular 9x13 cake pan. So that's what I'm going to use. Okay, so now I have my cake mix in the bowl, and I'm going to add my 3 eggs, my half a cup of oil, my 1 cup of club soda, and then I'm going to have to put the camera down, but the package of pistachio pudding, I'm going to add that to it, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so it's going to look like this, which is kind of looks like a mess, but then you're going to take your mixer and you're going to mix it on medium for about 2 minutes, and then I'll show you what you do next. So I'm not going to bore you with, and I don't know how to speed up on when you edit, so plus I can't do it one-handed. So I'm going to mix this for 2 minutes on medium, and then I'll show you what you do next. Okay, so you're going to beat that for 2 minutes. So now you're going to spray your cake pan with some cooking spray really well. I like to spray really good so it won't stick. And then I'm going to put the cake in there, and then I'll put it in the oven for 40 to 45 minutes at 350 degrees. And then when I get done, I'm going to show you how to make the icing, which is the best part. Okay, so I got it ready to go in the oven, and I know it doesn't look good right now because it's not cooked, but it's going to go in the oven 350 for 45 minutes. 40 to 45 minutes. My oven always takes longer, so 40 to 45 minutes. And then I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. And then I'll show you how to make how I'm going to make the icing. Which is I'm telling you, it is delicious. Okay, so this is what it looks like when it's out of the oven. And mine is a little bit lopsided, but that's okay. This is for our Thanksgiving. And then, like I said, this cake is delicious. And I'm not the best at baking, but this cake is really good. So when this cools off, I'll show y'all how to make the icing part, which, like I said, is the best part. So I'll be okay. So for the frosting or icing or whatever you want to call it, frosting, I guess. this is what you're going to need. You're going to need some Dream Whip. This comes 4 in a pack, but some of them come 2 in a pack. So you're going to need 2 of the envelopes in the Dream Whip. You're going to need 1 box of the pistachio pudding, and then you are going to need 1.5 cups of milk, and I already got it measured out, so I'm going to put my milk back up and then I'll show you what you need to do. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to put your 2 packs or envelopes of the Dream Whip in here, which I'm going to do because I can't do it one-handed. So 2 of those, and then your Jello pistachio pudding. It doesn't have to be name brand, but this is what I got. And then your 1.5 cups of milk. And then I'll show you what you need to do next. Okay, so I put the 2 envelopes of the Dream Whip in there. And then I put the pistachio pudding mix in there. So now I'm just gonna put the 1.5 cups of the milk in there. Now it says to use whole milk, but I have made this before, and we always buy the 1% milk because that's what my husband likes. And so now I'm going to take my mixer and I'm going to mix this up until it says stiff peaks form. So those little, I don't know, little peaks. So I'll show you what it looks like when it's all mixed up real good. Okay, so what it's talking about with the peaks, it's like it's very thick. It's like it's an icing or a frosting or something. It's almost the consistency of like an ice cream. That's how thick it is. So I'm going to ice or frost this cake, and then I'll show you what it looks like. I am terrible at icing cakes, just to let you know. So this is not going to look pretty, but I swear it is delicious. And these little brown things in here, I don't know if you could see them or not, but that is the pistachios, and they are delicious. So anyway, I'll show you what it looks like when it's iced. Okay. All right, this is what it looks like all iced. And so you've got to put it in the refrigerator, and it can store up to 3 days in the refrigerator. So I hope you like this video. Thank you so much for watching. This is Rhonda from the Underwoods, and I do try to take it or leave it every Tuesday, but I know we're into Wednesday now because I stayed up too late making this. But anyway, give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Be sure to subscribe for more videos like this. And this is Rhonda from the Underwoods, and I will see you soon. Bye.